All right, well, I'm very excited to introduce our next guest. We have Jennifer Reynolds from Canadian Living magazine. Now, this is a historic Canadian magazine. You've been around since 1975.
That's right.
But you have a lot of new things in store for us.
That's right.
So maybe just talk about what's new in the magazine.
Well, in the magazine, we have refreshed it completely. You'll notice that it's an all-new look. We've designed a new masthead and logo, and all the pages inside are full of great information. We've have all the same sections that our readers love in the magazine, but we've added more content. So just all the same recipes, but even more of the ones that everybody loves. Pictures to go with every single recipe, more beauty content, more real-life stories of Canadians from coast to coast, and lots of great tips and tricks as well, too.
And one thing that we're talking about is boredom with kids in the summertime.
That's right. We've added a lot more moms content in Canadian Living magazine, so I've got lots of tips for you today.
Great. And what are we going to start with? You were talking about nature and the fact that kids love to get outside and explore nature.
They do, and sometimes it takes our help to see what's exciting about nature. So I was at the cottage with 3 boys this weekend, and I said, okay, here's the art supplies. Let's get creative. And we talked about the leaves, and we talked about the trees and all the different greens, and it just helps to see things together and talk about the different textures. And then I said, okay, let's be inspired by what we're seeing and draw some things. And right before that happened, we ended up seeing a turtle. So the boys were drawing turtles, and we were drawing leaves and all kinds of exciting things. And what's fun is that there's all kinds of new instruments out right now. So I brought a pad of paper, and I want you to try. So, you know, these are our regular pencil crayons, but this is a crayon. So not just your average crayon, you can click it. It's a little bit more mechanical. So, you know, just playing with different... I love that you just did a heart.
I'm girly, probably more than...
Okay, now try this. This is a gel pastel.
Okay.
So it's just exciting.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that neat?
Super cool.
I know, it's kind of slimy and fun, which makes art, you know, and you can just do all kinds of really neat things with it.
Oh,
exactly.
A little bit.
So it's our same sort of, you know, mediums that we're using, but in different ways. So we were exploring just using these, look, it's like a paintbrush and a marker, and you can use different tips and all kinds of different things. So this is such a fun activity, is just being inspired by nature and using all the different tools to bring it out. And not just being inspired by the subjects, but also being inspired by, you know, the different forms of nature. So, you know, if you're doing some wood chopping, just, you know, looking at some, you know, fun pieces of wood, and use that as your canvas as well, too.
Now I'm getting a little creative. I'm thinking you could even just glue a real leaf on here.
Exactly, and we use that cedar actually just to rub, do a little bit of rubbing on this paper. We put it underneath, and then we're looking at the shape of an oak leaf and ended up with this drawing too. So it's a fun way to re-explore.
And I'm seeing you've taken some rocks and got inspired with them as well.
Yes, that's one of my favorite Oscar Wilde quotes. Be yourself, everybody else is taken. So wouldn't it be fun to just, you know, go into the river, take these river rocks, and then put them back and turn them over so that when somebody else rediscovers them, they find great little quotes and things like that on there too. So.
And what are these little pods that I'm seeing?
That's just, you know, fun paints and amazing colors. So it's not the boring old colors that we've seen before. There's all kinds of bright, amazing things. And I promised my friends that I would show their artwork. Is that okay?
Yes.
So this is Will's artwork right here. This is when he saw the beautiful turtle and the lily pad, and he had a great time. And this is my friend Owen, and that's his cute little turtle.
As well.
And my son James, he was under the water and he was snorkeling.
Look at him.
And I don't think he saw that many fish, but
he thought that he saw
exactly.
them. Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for joining us here this morning. And people can find you online as well, or pick up the new subscription to your magazine.
That's right. CanadianLiving.com/mums. Tons of ideas to keep the kids busy throughout the summer.
I'm sure that phrase is happening already. I'm bored, Mom. Okay, now we do have a giveaway this morning with tons of great Canadian Living things in here. There's an apron, there's a cookbook, you got your magazine, and you got tons of fun utensils.
That's right.
So all we're asking, if you want to win this beautiful prize pack, email us at ottawacontest@ctv.ca and just name one activity from all the ones we showed you that you can do with your kids this summer. Pretty good question.
Exactly.
All right, well, good luck to everybody who's entering. Now, we do have to take a break.